You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the
Milad
zone.
Milad. So we got Milad expert Lorenz de Leon here. Now, would you have anything Milad related to say to the camera?
He sucks.
Do you have any stories?
No stories. That's all.
You sure about that?
Yep.
There was no film.
It's like, what are they stealing energy?
We've got 12-year knower of Milad, Carson Fidgel. Do you have any Milad stories?
Nope.
Can you give us a Milad story?
I can't think of one off the top of my head right now, dude.
Tell him about how you and Milad This is where Milad eats. With, among other things, he breaks people like Kit Kats here. He eats his yellow rice, even salmon. I honestly can't tell what he eats. It's kind of gross. It's kind of cool. It's kind of epic. It's awesome. His cooking is made by his mother, I think. I don't know, maybe he gets it from someone. Milad, is there anything you can say about Milad?
You stop filming.
Okay, we got Logan, 1/100th of the Low Gang. Do you have anything to say about Milad?
You know, I was promised that I would be given some child slaves if I did this interview, so only thing I could say is, you know, he says you're losing your patience a lot, but I respect that.
Mm-hmm. Do you want it like FedEx? We could get that to you, or like...
Yeah, FedEx works. Yeah.
Okay. Why are you filming? We got Mr. Linsky here to tell us about Milad.
Milad is a student in my class. He shows up sometimes.
That's not what I want to hear. Tell me the juicy details. Tell me about everything that goes on in his life. I need everything. Phone number, house number, all the details that you could give me. I need this man's information right now. Like I need it. I just need it.
How would I know all that stuff?
You're like a teacher. You could do anything. Do you have anything to say about Milad, David?
I heard.
Let's talk to Milad over here.
Yeah, bro.
I heard that guy can eat a ring pop in under 3 minutes.
That guy keeps her 3 calzones in a minute.
I heard Milad is the top BMX rider in all of Canada.
Heard he started 3 lines of cocaine in a minute.
I heard Milad took down the Yakuzas in under an hour.
Do you know anything about Milad?
I know that in grade 9 he had really long hair that covered his face.
That is true.
I'd like to thank Milad a lot for my development in Shaftesbury High School, and I just like to put out a huge appreciation for all the help he's done for this school, the donations he's made, and thank you, Milad, very much.
I'm here with Ryan Ross. May know him from Gaston. So, do you have anything to say about Milad?
I don't know who he is, but he seems like a good guy. I can't see anything wrong with him.
He's not here. You don't have to lie.
I made you my pierogies. Milad.
Do you have anything to say about Milad?
Milad is Milad, and Milad is awesome.
Thank you.
Milad in action.
Do you have anything to say about Milad?
I mean, what do you guys want to know?
Anything? You got a little story for us?
Sometimes he can be a bit of a piece of you know, sometimes he can act like he don't know nobody, but he'll turn around and start blowing up bases, taking food, snatching people's lunch bags, phones, laptops, backpacks, car keys, glasses, wallets, debit cards, and then turn around and ask you for his ice pack back.
Thank you. We'll put this information to great use. Thank you for your time.
Alright, I'm out of here.
I will just say this. One time, it was about 5:30 at night. I was here. I was like organizing textbooks and stuff in my classroom, and I look out in the hall, just out there. You can get a shot of it after. And Milad is licking the water fountain.
Can you show us how he did it?
I could, but you have to censor it. Like a lot of tongue, like lips puckered for part of it. I'm not sure why, but it has disturbed me to my core to this day.
No, give me that. No, it's mine. What do you have to say to Milad?
He's a f***ing furry.
I'm here with Ben Ashbury. Here, he's come to tell me a story about Milad. I don't know any stories about Milad. Milad was born in 2001 on July 17th. I remember his birthday quite vividly. Along about that, he spent his formative years in education at Linden Meadows School for... Can you stop? I'm here with Didier Dusselblanc. He's here to tell us any kind of stories, dreams that he has about Milad, anything he knows about Milad. Now, Didier, what do you have to say?
I don't really care for Milad. I'll give you an example of a story that recently happened to me with Milad.
Okay.
This involves Minecraft. I know it's an old game, but whatever. But anyways, so I had built an elevator in Minecraft, right? And Milad decided it would be a great idea to destroy my elevator. So I explained to him step by step on how to repair the elevator, and he hadn't the slightest inkling on how to repair it. Like, I explained it to him step by step, and he didn't understand what I was saying. That's all I have to say about Milad.
Thank you for your time. I'm here with David Miner, and I'm going to ask him what he thinks of Milad. Can you please tell me what you think about Milad?
Oh, I've known M-Dog since we were in grade 10. I was in the pen with him. We've been tight. He's a real homie, G. Yo. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Would it be, homie? You know, gangsta shit.
Fuck me?
Over there. I think it is. Oh my, let's go.
This is Milad. I treat my friends with care. Gotta wash them off. Gotta treat them with care. There, he's nice and clean. See, this is how I treat Milad.
I'm here with Ben and Seth Bobrinski, the two brothers.
That's not...
Can you please tell us something about Milad?
He's really good at making people lose their patience.
Yeah, I don't even know the kid, but all I know is he just likes to test people's patience.
The verdict is in. Thank you.
Welcome to Milad Busters, where on this episode, we bust Milad. Busted! Oh! Ah! I don't like Milad.
I'm here with Major General Richard Bailey. You said you had a Milad story to tell us?
I do. Thank you so much for having me on your show, Noah. So, over the summer of 2018, I went to the Use of a Body house for dinner with just Milad and his mother. And we were having dinner, and she told me a story I would love to tell you guys. When Milad was a kid, his mom told him, "Milad, you are a handsome young boy. You will find a wife with no trouble." And then he started crying. And he was like, "Well, mommy, I don't want to find a wife. All daddy has to do is work for you." And so his mom was like, "What?" And she's like, "Fine then, Milad. You will not find a wife." And I think that really sums up Milad's story of not finding a wife. Because any kind of affection from a woman makes him cry. Thank you for having me on your show, Noah. I have to go back to doing government work.
Hey, this is my lid now. No, give me back my fucking lid. I was trying to protect Noah, and you're stealing my lid?
Yes.
So that's leopard crawling? You just gotta stay low and move fast.
Hey, look, it's Milad Yusuf Abadi.
Trying to film me. Film Noah.
I mean, yeah, I am the star of this, so like, I would like to have more camera time. I'm getting paid for every second. Who else do you think has been interviewing?
Who do you think was the interviewer, DDA?
I don't know, me? Hello. How are you doing? Alright, Milad, I'm gonna have to ask you about that, the elevator.
The elevator?
Yes.
The elevator.
What were your thoughts going through your mind when you were unable to build it or repair it? At the time, I saw Milad in the woods. It's very scary. What were your thoughts when you didn't know what a source block is in Minecraft? One of the most simple blocks to comprehend.
Instructions unclear.
Minecraft is one of the best games I've ever played. Do you have any stories about Milad or his vile ways?
Oh boy, do I ever. This happened...
Are you sure about that?
DDA, do you know everything about redstone?
Obviously not, but water is not redstone,
Give me a
Milad.
detailed description of what an observer does. How to make a clock circuit, very simple with 2 blocks. Tell me, it's very simple. Everyone should know it.
2 observers.
Everyone should know it.
2 observers.
Correct. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
3 years back, I knew Milad. He was definitely after grade 9. Milad had a birthday party where he invited me, his little friend, Michael Leader, and it was boring as all heck.
Alright, DD. How do you make a security lock?
I don't know, I haven't looked up a tutorial like you have.
I haven't looked up any tutorials.
We rode on a bike. He didn't have any food.
Just turn the camera upside down. Did you just do that?
How do you not know how to do that, DDA?
It's not. I'm the interviewer here. Give me that. No. Give me the filter. Milad, you're stealing school property.
It was recovered eventually. He took us to Sergeant Sunday. We rode around in a bike, like a 4-person bike for like 30, like an hour. And that was kind of it. This is Milad's locker. It's red. It's beautiful. He doesn't know how to open it. I've got Mr. Piers. He's going to tell us about the great Milad and Dallas debacle that took place in his grade 10 geography class. Now,
well, first of all, I just want to state I'm still in counseling from Milad being in my class in geography. I still haven't quite gotten over it at this point. But I just wanted to say that, you know, I've been teaching for 31 years, and Milad is the single most worst student I've ever had in 31 years of teaching.
do you have anything to say about Milad?
He's extremely quiet.
Anything else?
I have to push him along.
Thank you. I'm here with Eric Robinson. Do you have anything to say about Milad Yusufawadi?
Yeah, I feel like he's a cheating scumbag and he doesn't deserve a right to vote.
I have managed to recover from the geography debacle, which Milad just couldn't keep his hands and couldn't keep his attention away from his neighbor, and they had to be separated for the sake of the class. And everybody in the class cheered when it was done. So Milad, I hope you've been able to kind of settle down and focus. You're a good dude, but yeah, the student aspect, we got to work on that.
Thank you, Mr. Piers. Have a great day. They went to the USSR? Damn, that 85 was crazy. This is where Milad. He microwaves his food. It's nice, it's toasty. He shares it with everybody. Though I wish he had his own personal microwave for his own little special needs. Like, if you had, like, a little microwave that he carried around in his backpack, that'd be cool. Is that Deacon? It's Mr. Harley. And Jaden Saharia.
What does Milad do?
He plays the 20-sided Titans, of course. Hey, look. It's David Boglomi. Milad. The interview has come. Do you have anything to say about yourself?
I didn't give you consent to record me.
Really? Because I thought you did. You give me consent to read it. You want to know what, Milad? I'm sick and tired of this.
Could you make the documentary, not record me?
Milad? Milad, give me what I want.
No, get out of here. Don't.